Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I'm Dan from Trading with Dan, and this is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour, the trend line that we drew in, the trend line that we tentatively drew in, it does seem to be having a bit of a relevance here. So far as actually rejecting a price to this upside. So as you can see, failing to get above it here. But the main thing to take from this is that we are holding basically above this old resistance zone as well, basically new support zone now. Well, tentatively new support zone. We've obviously been below it recently, but yeah, holding above here, looking to try and make a move for that 39,000, and then ultimately see if we can break that all important elusive 42,000. What I will say as well is that we obviously had this severe move down. We've had a few tests lower. The Bears have had their chance to try and break us lower. And the longer we go on for and they don't manage to do that, the more likely is we are then gonna try and test some of this upside as they basically give up trying to push price action lower, and also just general confidence comes back in, or more confidence comes back in for people to then put on long positions. The longer we do go on for here, especially with us holding above this support zone, the better it does look for a move then basically to try and take out 38 and then ultimately 42, in which case a lot more confidence will come back in the market, and then we can decide, is it a bull trap basically anywhere in this zone, or is it just a full-on, we are going to basically trade in here, consolidate sideways for a bit, and then make our way to 100k. So not a lot else to really say on Bitcoin here at the moment, because you can see not a lot has happened. Ethereum, if we look at the Ethereum Satoshi pairing, this is kind of showing to us that there is increased confidence coming back into the market, because obviously altcoins are starting to do okay again. Obviously, when there's a lot of fear, you can see we get this move down. But as confidence comes back into the crypto market as a whole, you can see the altcoins start to push up versus Bitcoin, and Ethereum looking good here, looking good to potentially trying to take out this horizontal around 0.074, and at which point realistically this was the original target. I don't think that target it would hold us for a medium-term pullback like I expected it to on the first pass. I think if it wasn't for Elon, then the timing would have got up to here and then had to move down. I don't think Elon was the full cause, but he may have been the trigger, the straw that broke the camel's back. But I think we'd have got up to here and then we got the pullback. So because we've had this pullback, I do think that next time we don't need or expect to have a medium-term pullback from this level. I think the medium-term pullback could potentially come back from the next level, which would be 0.11, and then that could then come back down to anywhere into this zone, even down as low as this level. It could be interesting. Could be very interesting times for Ethereum going forwards if this is all to play out with the bullish scenario. The USD pairing as well. We'll have a glance at that. We know we like to look. Some of you guys like to look at the fiat pairings, but you can see. Still sort of kind of sideways consolidating here. Obviously got some nice higher lows. Realistically we've got this horizontal. We'll probably have to draw in another horizontal for these highs here, just because this is more relevant for the more recent price action. We'll just move this along there. I mean, we could even draw a rectangle in here, just as an area of is that straight? Why is it? Am I pressing shift or control? Because I think I was pressing control and not shift. But what we will do is we will draw the rectangle, because not necessarily because breaking through is important, but this may be a level of support as well going forwards. Just based on the price action that we've got going on. So yeah, get above here, and then potentially going forwards, this could be a level of support for us to bounce off, which would be about 2900. Ethereum Ethereum, yeah, I mean, literally everything's sort of coiling up, waiting for the next move. My guess would be it's to the upside, but it could be to the downside. But yeah, everything is sort of coiling up here. Bitcoin dominance as well, you can see looking like it wants to take that next leg down. Also, the good old DXY got its 89 handle as well. I think obviously an 8 handle is good for the psychology of the bears and the market as a whole. And I think this is gonna fall out of bed at some point and find our way down to actually a low 87 handle. At which point Bitcoin certainly has to be higher than where it is now. It would be a pretty aggressive tailwind for risk assets such as Bitcoin. So yes, stock markets as well, looking good this morning, as you can see, looking good. A potential ascending wedge, but realistically, we played some decent downside. If this was to play down to the downside again, just the 1.618. Print another higher low, and then we may then be off to the races. The Nasdaq more closely correlated to Bitcoin, with it obviously being being sort of a heavily tech laden bourse or indices, but yeah, in a mid range here, but yeah, it looks like it could take a leg up, so that could obviously help Bitcoin. That's what I'm trying to say. And obviously the Dow looking good, because the Dow has a lot of the value stocks that obviously for the past few months equity markets have been rotating into value from growth. So yeah, Dow obviously looking good as well. Silver looking good. Silver is looking good. I think if we basically trade $29 in silver, well, say close at 4-hour daily, I'll call it a daily because we're looking for a big move. If we close a daily above 29, I think it will be pretty obvious that we will be heading into the 40s. Gold as well. Gold regained that 1900, so obviously well done to all you guys that bought a load of gold down here when we were literally talking about it. This was obviously our first level of resistance, slightly got front ran, double bottomed, and then we sort of took it out. But this was like basically a very minimum target of where we were going to hit from down this level. And yeah, now just basically pretty much what we were wanting to see. Onwards and upwards. This is looking, I mean, this is basically the level. Take out this level. I mean, it's clearly looking bullish now. It's clearly looking bullish, but I mean, you guys, I mean, if you just look at downward sloping trend lines and whatnot, but obviously you guys now prefer horizontals, and literally taking out this horizontal just makes it just fully bullish, and then obviously there's the high, and then onwards and upwards. So yeah, gold looking good here. Gold looking good here. So yeah, again, well done to everybody that jumped on that there. Anything else to look at on here? Yeah, gold silver ratio. It's just another gauge of risk. Obviously got silver being a higher beta play in the precious metals relative to gold. But yeah. Let's get what we're on a 4-hour. Yeah, you can see this. This is a little bit like the DXY. You can see sort of flirting with these relative low levels, but I think this will take another leg down. It will take another leg down, probably coinciding with that move from silver to about $40. And yeah, gold will obviously be a bit off. Well, obviously because it is going to come down, gold will lag. But yeah, maybe get to about that all-time high, and then sort of maybe trade a bit more cautiously at those highs before deciding what it wants to do. But I think silver literally will just rock it, and then at this point this will take another nice leg down. Stochastics then, how are we doing? Are they going to help? Are they going to help us get this move up? I mean, this is the first level, 39, then 42. 4-hour, as you can see, 4-hour looking to have a bit of a take a bit of a breather, a bit of a good old bullish reset. Hopefully, not an actual bear move. Here's our daily wait for the 10-hour. 10-hour, yeah. Is it taking even longer today? If it takes much longer, we might have to skip this. Don't even ask me what's going on there. 12-hour doesn't want to load either. Have I just lost my charts or something? None of them want to open. None of them are opening now. What is going on with TradingView? 3-day. Oh, 3-day does want to work. So basically 10 hour. Oh, 10 hour will work there. So 4 hours working, 10 hour. 10 hour is. So yeah, 10 hour is still coming up. Obviously losing a bit of its upward bias, or just on this tick, obviously with this move down, probably being dragged down by the 4 hour. But yeah, you can see 10 hour still pointing up. 12 hour, well, was coming down, now looking to try and turn back up, so that's obviously be good if it gets moving to the upside. Daily's still looking good, still grinding its way up, still grinding up there. 2-day's actually turned back down, but still at a low level, so obviously waiting for us to make that move up. 3-day pointing up, 5-day still diving, so obviously we've got that potential to turn back round. So weekly also still diving, bi-weekly yeah, coming down, and monthly looking down. But that, like, it's not like I want to put the blinkers onto these, is that these are not so relevant to what we are, to the time frame price action that we are looking at. So yeah, all in all, again, it is just looking at, like, if we, like I said, if we keep trading sideways, if we basically don't break any lower, these higher time frame stochastics are going to get moving, and they are surely going to break us through 42, and then we just play the game of is it a bull trap in this region, or are we going to, well, 120k, 250k, who knows? Are we just going to go absolutely nuts? So yeah, there you go, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.